through another episode of Andy's Aviation Tech Talk on a wonderful sunny morning in Johannesburg, South Africa. It's a pleasure to have you along, and this morning I'm going to be talking to someone I have known since they left school. The first time I met her, she was in a school uniform. Today she is a senior person within a maintenance organization in only 13 years. This is a remarkable success that she's actually had and growth, and it comes from hard work and dedication and just a love of airplanes and being around airplanes and being around people who enjoy airplanes as well. So without any further ado, let's get started. This pretty lady laughing in front of me right now, her name is Zanel. Basically where you started in A-Link. The very day that you and I first met.
A family friend came to visit A-Link with her to see what it was all about, and essentially choosing a career path for myself. Obviously where I met you, Andy.
Yes.
A couple of years later down the line.
But you decided you wanted to become a mechanic.
I really wanted to study aeronautical engineering.
Yes.
And family finances posed a challenge towards that, and I did some research, and becoming a mechanic was, I won't say the easier way to get there. It's a longer road, but it was an option to achieve that goal, to do aeronautical engineering.
I'm so glad you said that, because that's right in the theme of where I'm actually going. Zanel, so you did your apprenticeship. How long did that take you?
We did a little bit different than most people today do their apprenticeships. So we did our practical first, after which we then did our theory and then the trade test. So all in all, we did about 3.5 years in total, yeah.
Okay, then after you became qualified, then what was your next step?
So after becoming qualified, I had to book 2 years experience on a type and get a type course in order to get my first license.
Which was?
The 135.
135, wonderful.
Yeah.
I know you've got quite a comprehensive license, haven't you?
Yeah, so I currently hold license on the 135, 145 series. The Rolls-Royce engines that are fitted to the 135, 145 series. I have a license on the 146 RJs that we don't operate anymore, and the LF507 engines, and then I have a license on 200. Yeah.
Okay, again, yeah, 200 there. And do you have PT6 also too?
No, I never got the opportunity to apply for the PT6. I didn't have enough experience.
No, okay. So, you moved on in life. What did you do after moving on up?
Well, I started off on the floor in heavy maintenance. I did 1.5 years on line maintenance. I moved back to heavy maintenance, where I think probably 6 months after moving back from flight line, I shifted to planning department. And then within planning department, I've grown to where I am now, as project engineering supervisor. And in between all the work growth, I had personal growth as well with A-Link.
And that's absolutely fabulous. Tell me, what do you do at the moment?
So at the moment I am project engineering supervisor. So it's an odd title within A-Link. It was a new position created essentially for me, because it was the job that I was doing. I bring in all A-Link's new aircraft. So I audit all the aircraft, all the engines. I assist accounts department with lease management, so I ensure that the assets we fit onto our lease aircraft are within the lease agreement conditions and obviously serviceable as well. I do our back to birth records for all our high asset value items. I do lease returns, I do aircraft sales, so I do quite a bit.
Wow, that you really have actually moved up the ladder.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. You've been here for around 14 years now? More?
I'm I'm halfway through year 13.
Halfway year 13 now. That's wonderful. And there has been steps all the way for you. There's
Yes.
been a growth pattern. You have not stagnated. From day one you've grown.
No, but it's also it's what you do with the opportunities that are presented to you. If you are going to come in and stay on the floor and wait for things to happen, and they're not going to happen. You need to see the window of opportunity and take it.
Okay. You are now, I know you've got some fairly well qualified guys that are falling under you, I think, in projects and certainly in engineering.
I've been,
Yeah.
looks like myself and engineering, we work well together. There's very well qualified guys in engineering, which is also a nice step for people to take. Under me, I've been lucky to have quite a few people shift through me. The lady working with me currently, massive asset, massive experience that she. So there's many opportunities that you can take. You just need to be willing to take those opportunities and move. I've had engineering students work with me. They now work for aviation engineering companies. I had to say goodbye to one on Friday that moved on to aerosuit, so going into design after getting some experience in commercial aviation. So it's also nice to see them grow in their directions.
Absolutely, absolutely, it is. So now, do you think you'll ever meet your ultimate goal wanting to become a degreed engineer?
To be honest, I've had a bit of a mind shift change in career goal. So yes, although I'd still like to do aeronautical engineering, I've started looking into business management and business administration. My long-term goal is to sit in an executive management seat, and in order to achieve that, that's something a box I have to tick.
If we're not careful, that's going to happen.
But we'll try.
Having been there, it's a wonderful place to be. So now, it has been absolutely wonderful talking to you. I thank you for sharing your experience. You know, it is really, you're right on point of what I'm trying to show Gen Z, where they can go. This is a career where there is actually movement and there's no need to be stagnated. It's up to you to pull yourself up by the bootstraps and get on with it.
That's correct.
Yeah, thank you.
You're most welcome.
Yeah. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode about this mother of two and her success in aviation so far. Join me on an Aviation Tech Talk where you'll be again meeting another successful person who started out as an apprentice. So if you liked it, please ask if you can like, subscribe and hit the bell, and I look forward to seeing you next time.